They probably had a big system more than just picking cotton. Have some been interesting to see what a museum could present on the subject. Like, how do they remove the seeds and get it ready for sowing? How far, at what end is the slaves' work no longer used? Were they just used for picking cotton? Did they pick seeds out of the substance too? AK Chin Pavilion. Follow us on AK Chin Pavilion on Facebook. If you use Facebook, I bet if I learned more about cotton, if I learned more about how it's manufactured and traded, I'd probably look at clothes differently. I bet these sky worshippers probably worship it because it's all flat land around them, not many mountains, and not much for vegetation either at that. I'm thinking the sky probably is more a part of their lives than any other feature on the ground. I've never seen so many mentions of sky before, like in Montana and also in Arizona. Never really heard about it on the coast, California, Oregon, or Washington. It's pretty convenient to have the smaller animals run away or fly away first. That saves me the hassle of having to run away myself. I've been walking on the sidewalk this whole time, but I bet the city probably owns a little further past the sidewalk towards this farmer's field. Can't tell exactly what's being grown. Looks like maybe alfalfa. Looks like an old farm used to stand here at one time. There's a lot of evidence of something larger having sat here, possibly to support that field. And now it's just a like spotty mess of old equipment. Oh my god, I'm in a fenced in area. Oops. Okay, so oh, but I could break through right there. Okay, or it could be city property. It's probably city property. I was kind of taking a shortcut. Oh, they got a little message over here I want to take a look at. I can see the private property. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so that's for homeless people. Alright, yeah. They gotta put it in Spanish too. So it seems like Phoenix might be a little worse for crime compared to Las Vegas. But I don't know about east of LA. I'm trying to remember that city. They look rough. It's very rough here. I have noticed quite a few black people with the scratch-off tickets, but there's no significant casinos around. But I think they use thievery as their casinos. You can't blame all blacks, of course. I think some white people really like to intermix with the high black populations. Some criminal white people, because maybe some of the blame is taken off of them because just simply for the environment that they're in. They go around thieving, and then people suspect it's the black people, and it's that whatever, the scapegoat, the escaped goat. Well, I'm in the northwest quadrant. This is the furthest I'm going, because my new bicycle's now coming tomorrow in the evening. That was pretty quick. I was nervous that they wouldn't get the address because I had to change it in an email, and they just never responded back. Bikes Direct never responded. But I'm thinking I'll just go over to Chandler from here. I think it's a 15-mile drive, and I got to go through the center of the city. I was hoping to really go around it, and I could still more go around it, but it's saying the fastest is through the center. So I'm thinking, why not just drive at 3 a.m. I think I might want to set my alarm clock for 3 a.m. and then that way the traffic's at its lightest, and I just cruise on through. All right, 1 a.m. I have to drive through the city, so I might as well just do it at this time. This is as good as ever. I could avoid all that rush hour nonsense. Then I'll have to sleep in the other Walmart parking lot I'm gonna stop at. Look at this. You think, are we at a truck stop? No, this is just Walmart. I'm gonna throw away some trash and then take off. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. This is just on the side of Walmart. In the front there's 3, 4 more plus a few cars. So people are sleeping in the parking lot. But the road I chose ain't bad at all. So it looks like 31 minutes to get through. Even at 1:30, it said up to 54 minutes during some of the times I was checking. I think that was rush hour. Right, I'm in the Chandler Walmart parking lots at after 2 a.m. And I only had one screw up. I kind of wish I would not have screwed up because I wanted to go through the center of the city a little bit more, but oh well. It looks nice here, the Chandler Walmart parking lot. It looks like people are actually car camping here. I don't see any signs discouraging it. Chandler's not too bad so far. I mean, Chandler doesn't have any driving patrol security. They don't have those shot spotters. It's very quiet. Yeah, no signs. So there's no signs for discouraging overnight parking. It's very nice. Chandler really is nice. I really appreciate having a low stress. It looks like it should be pretty quiet then, as I explore around the southeast quadrant of the Phoenix area. When I get my bicycle, I can bicycle around a peaceful area. So are the black people more civil in Chandler, or is it more that they just don't have many black people around at all? I have never heard a Petco play music before when you enter. Wouldn't that music be a little distracting for people's bonding with their pets? When I joined the military in 1985, I left Wisconsin and went down to Texas, San Antonio, Texas, January, this time here, January 14th, and that was a nice break from that severe cold weather. This is a nice break. This is nice weather. I don't even have a sweater on. Alright, so I got this lock on my car, and it's not that visible. It's gray. It's like almost the same exact color. The cable, and then it hooks. Have you seen? Can't quite see that. But it looks like it's a good connection. Evidence of criminal activity is still kind of bad around here. Look at this. These people's car got broken into, and they just cover it with a cardboard. Oh man. I feel like it might be a benefit to keep a piss jug in full view if somebody looks in my car, because even this area in Chandler, it's sketchy. I can't think of anything better to do than to eat this whole bowl of shredded wheat, frozen fruits, and peanuts. I'm trying to figure out how to eat these beans. Do I crush them? Maybe try to drink them as a slurry? I need them because my teeth are starting to hurt again. I can't cook potatoes, so I'm still stuck in this damn city. I barely got away with popping popcorn last night. Somebody came by to check on me. Alright, so all these bicycle keys are worthless now. Just gonna have to throw them away. Keep this little keychain, although this thing likes to fall apart at the worst time sometimes. Alright, looks like I'm walking into the sunset. More like all-America cesspool on Rural Road and Alexander Boulevard next to a school. Graffiti is a crime. Yeah, people seem a little healthier around here, better dressed, keeping things in better, cleaner organization of the resources, the landscaping and stuff. I haven't found anybody digging through the trash cans for cans yet. Not like the whole other southern region. That far northwest quadrant was it's just sad to see so many overweight Mexicans around there. But I think they relish in being obese. I think the Mexicans actually strive to be obese. It's sickening to me, but maybe they relish in it. Alright, so this used to be an Arby's, now it's a nothing. And you can see somebody's turned this into a sleep spot. Got the cushion, got the cardboard. They still got their chairs. It must have been really recent that they went out of business. Couldn't pay their lease or something. I wonder if they have an outgoing sign thanking the customers for their 20+ years of service. Nope. Well, maybe in the smaller sign. So we got a nail clipper. That's kind of tempting to take, actually. I could use one of those. Oh my God, I think they got shut down for being too dirty. So they got shut down for being too dirty, and instead of trying to overcome that, they just moved out. I can't. Alright, it's double doors. Who's this parked here? They doing work in here? Oh yeah, okay, I was about to say there's a scooter. There are a smattering of these scooters around here. I guess that's a sign of the upper classness. Oh yeah, okay. They took off the drive-through order signage. They cleaned up everything. This thing is very tempting. Just plug into a USB. Alright, I got my battery here. I just plug it right in. Okay, gonna turn on. It's only one speed. Just using the battery. It's not too bad. I can feel it about a couple feet away. That's kind of nice. As I'm playing with this fan, I realized somebody stole this speaker. They just broke it open and took it. Kids. It's a broken package there. I'm just not too confident that that little fan could do enough during extreme heat waves where I'll want to fan myself with a greater volume of air using a big piece of cardboard or something. The Fry's has strictly groceries, strictly electronics, and then this is some hybrid. What's more important to work on? Creating shade cover or wind? Seems hotter in that library than it does outside for some reason. Maybe that's the difference with being in the shade to being in the sun.
Interest. Your money is doing work for you. Okay, in short, I'm asking you for $30. Put gas in that car, go to $2, and then I'll give you back when it's 35. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not looking at a small investment, kind of bigger. Plus, sisi tutakwenda tukitumia gari. Sijara. Okay, make it 20. 20 bucks.
I wonder if I should just suck the juice out of these green beans and then spit out the excess, because they're not easy to eat. They're not easy to eat from the frozen state. Cooking them, they're a little bit easier, but that's definitely not an option. Yeah, I swear there's got to be a way to make a green bean tea, dry them out, make a nice tea out of them, just to get those nutrients. I don't think you have to. You don't have to swallow them all. You just as long as you get those juices out, the phytochemicals in them do something really positive for the teeth. Since my bicycle doesn't seem to have arrived, I'm not so enthused to drive 3 miles just to sit at Walmart. This little spot looks very nice, and yeah, I could take this wall. Looks very nice, and it's not far. It's just I could see the library. As long as I'm not on the side street for the park, I should be good. I still have yet to look up Cavalier by National Silver and clean this. I'm just kind of hesitant on cleaning this because I like this one being shorter. That's definitely shorter, so it fits in the corner of my dashboard a little nicer. That's why I've just been sitting on this thing. Really have no great use to drink out of it, but I like holding on to it. What is better, from concentrate or artificial sugar? Once again, I can't speak highly enough of coriander. This stuff I just had a little taste of the seeds and a little taste of chicken. Put those tastes together and they go well. So I'm going to crush some up and toss it on this 419 chicken, cold chicken. Coriander goes good with all meats, and I think even eggs too. Whoops, I don't know how much I recorded there. I was just saying that I wanted to be more experimental with my chicken. And so I'm adding cayenne pepper, and I got rosemary and oregano on top of the coriander. Coriander's still in here. I crushed the coriander first. Now I'm going to crush this other stuff with it. I kind of like having a base sometimes to crush other things with. I think it might help. I pretty much poured the herbs into here and then shook it. Closed the lid and shook it up, and mixed okay. I gotta say, I like the leverage of my new nail clipper. They're not. You want a big one, I think, so you have that cantilever leverage. It doesn't take as much force.